Vámonos rápido, get that dinero on top of the sloppy. We killin' with fuego, there ain't nothing to it. So how do I put this? You pussies keep up, cause you know what I'm doing. Vámonos, 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 yeah. Vámonos, 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 vámonos rápido, get that dinero on top of the sloppy. We killin' with fuego.
Turnt Up TV, what is up? Colorado's hottest podcast in the box state, representing for sports, music, entertainment on iHeartRadio. I am Lance Maharas. You can always hit us up on Twitter, Turnt Up TV _ Turnt Up TV on Instagram. Damn, we got a crazy ass show for y'all today, man. Talking about Drake getting kissed by Madonna. If y'all ain't seen that, there's a lot of controversy about that video because the boy's reaction has people going crazy. Did he like it? Did he not? Does he like kissing girls? I don't know. We'll talk about that whole situation. Justin Bieber getting choked out and escorted out of Coachella. Another thing that this boy's in the news for, and it never fails, a dumbass Justin Bieber and some shit again. Talk about that. Get into what it's going to cost you to, if you're trying to go to the Mayweather Pacquiao fight, sit ringside, y'all better be ready to drop some cheese, dog, because it's going to be costing $250,000 to sit ringside at the Pacquiao Mayweather fight coming up. We'll talk about that. A lot of other stuff. NBA playoffs start Thursday, so we got a great show for you to start your week off with, man. Like I said, always hit us up on Twitter, Turnt Up TV, also Facebook, Turnt Up TV, Instagram, Turnt Up TV, personal Instagram, Almahares09. So, let's get into it. The boy Drake, boy Drizzy Drake was down at Coachella, had Madonna, pulled him up on stage, ends up giving him a dance, and pulls him up, sits him down, pulls the boy close, and before you know it, I guess Drake has always been her secret crush. 56-year-old Madonna surprised everybody at Coachella by dropping a kiss on Drizzy Drake. Had him sit down, was going to give him a little lap dance, whatever it is. Ends up going and grabbing his face and just starts macking on his ass. It's funny because if you watch the video, it's so confusing because at first you think that Madonna kind of was like an act because Drake starts kissing her, right? When he's kissing her, he puts his hand up and reaches up, like, to grab her head, like, to try to get into the kiss. Like, I'm feeling you. And she, like, kind of pushes his hand down. So at that point, you're like, oh, shit, Drake just got denied. This is all an act. Maybe he took it a little too far. So then, as soon as she gets done kissing him, Drake leans forward and literally, like, wipes his lips. And it looks like he's about to throw up. Like, I'm not even lying. It looks like this boy is disgusted by the kiss. When they played the video, it's just so funny because you don't understand like what's going on. So she walks up to him, pulls his head back, whips her hair back, starts making out with the dude. He reaches up to grab her hair and she like pulls his hand off. So you think, alright, this ain't gonna happen. And then she gets done kissing him and keeps singing, and he leans forward and like puts his head down. And it literally looks like this boy's about to vomit on the ground from kissing this old ass lady. 56-year-old Madonna dropping it in on Drake. And it's funny because it got the whole internet buzzing, man. There's memes all over already about Drake and his reaction to the kiss. And they end up asking him about it because obviously when they brought it up to him in the first place, he don't want to be rude about it, and who knows what the fuck he was thinking. Who knows if he liked it, if he didn't like it. But at the same time, you're not going to, publicly dog Madonna. And he says that he wasn't disgusted by the kiss, he was just he wasn't even disgusted. He said he didn't like the way her lip gloss tasted. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't know if she had shit-flavored lip gloss on or what, but I don't really say I've ever kissed a girl and, like, had that reaction to her lipstick, or her lip gloss. I might have been like, cherry or something, and wipe that shit off. But I would never lean forward, and this dude looked like he was about to vomit. Like, I can't believe a girl just kissed me. You look like your boy when he got kissed in the 5th grade for the first time. Turnt Up TV, hit us up. Let us know what you guys think about that on Twitter. That's a big topic that's going around, trending all over. TMZ caught up with him, and like I said, got his reaction to the whole situation. And I want to know what you guys think about that. So hit us up, Turnt Up TV _ on Instagram, Turnt Up TV, and you guys could also reach us on our Facebook page, Turnt Up _TV. I want to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Proven Clothing. You guys can always go check them out, provenclothing.com, Colorado's hottest up-and-coming urban clothing brand in the Box State, Colorado, representing P97. Shout out to them. They represent, hold it down for us, and got some big stuff coming up for them, and some of the stuff they're doing at Nina Productions. So once that comes around, we'll let you guys know, keeping that in the box. Moving it around a little bit, staying kind of in the same situation with, if Drake's in the news from some shit, you know, Justin Bieber is right there back in the news for some shit as well. So Justin Bieber this weekend, as everyone knows, there's a big Coachella event, concert. You know, celebrities, everybody goes down, throws mad concerts, events, shows, and it's crazy because it's such a great gathering of celebrities and entertainment. Well, Justin Bieber goes down, and this apparently was during Drake was having a concert. Well, your boy Justin Bieber goes down, wanted to be Mr., you know, JB on the scene, and tries to get through to security, and they don't end up letting the boy through. Well, what ends up happening is he gets so upset about, you know, not being let through to his boy, saying, you know, Drake let me into this shit, that they end up putting him in the chokehold. And, you know, touche to the guy, you know, who didn't take no shit for just thinking that it's Justin Bieber and that he could walk in and do whatever the hell he wants. But when he came up to the scene, like I said, they're like, nah, man, we have no clearance. You were supposed to be here. And first off, how pissed off would you be at your boy if you knew you were going to an event, and you know that, you know, or maybe he didn't even think that he had to set it up because he's Justin Bieber. But, you know, it was said he was Sunday, he was kicked out the night before he was placed in a chokehold, and he was walking into the artist's entrance where Drake was performing when they were stopped by security and told that the arena was at capacity. So they said, yo, you can't come in. I don't give a shit if you are Justin Bieber. There's too much damn people in here. Your boy Drizzy Drake done messed up. Let the whole Kentucky squad in, or whoever that he let in before you. And they said that we're told Justin persisted and said he was personally invited by Drake and been waiting all weekend to see him perform. I've been waiting to see my boy perform. How you not going to let me in? Bieb says. Bieber didn't stand down and security was pissed. At that point, Coachella's staffer came up to Bieber and said she would escort him inside the artist's area. She grabbed Bieber by the arm and began walking him to the security team inside. When Coachella security came up from behind and put Bieber in a chokehold. We're told Bieber's team got into it with security and the singer was ordered to leave the festival. So sources close to Bieber say he violently left, and they considered taking legal action against the security guards now. And you know that dude's going to get sued. You know JB's going to come back and sue the shit out of him just because that's who he is and what he can do. And that's a funny-ass situation, man, to have Justin Bieber, fucking Mr. Roast Master himself over here, show up to his own boy's fucking shit and not be able to get in. That cracks me the fuck up. So you get dumbass of the day, Justin Bieber, for that. Because, man, you're always on the news for some stupid shit. You never hear this boy in some news for some shit anymore that makes any sense, personally. That's why I don't like the kid. That's why I'm not a fan, and that's why he's a personally favorite target on Turnt Up TV. So hit us up, Turnt Up TV. Let us know what you think about JB getting in a little shit, getting to put in a little wrestling move, little wrestling chokehold down there at Coachella. Ringside tickets, man. All right, let's talk about this. Get into Mayweather Pacquiao fights coming up. Shout out to everybody out there who representing the money team, because you know I am. Turnt Up TV, Proven Clothing, Nina Productions, Proven Money Team representing. But if you guys are going down there and you guys are seriously trying to even think about, and there's probably not a lot of you who are even really thinking about it, getting ringside seats to this Mayweather Pacquiao fight, it's going to cost you $250,000 to get these seats. Now, there's a catch to this, though. If you're trying to get Mayweather seats, right, and you're trying to get Pacquiao Mayweather seats ringside, and you think you might be close, like, oh man, I saved up all my shit. No, you have to have at least $250,000 of a credit line with MGM to even get considered to be to sit at ringside. So that's just to be considered. You have to have a $250,000 credit line with the MGM. So think about that. Think about how much money that this place is going to, generate and develop from just that. Ringside seats, $250,000, that's a seat. That's not like you and your girl, you get like a family row with hot dogs and beers and shit hooked up. That is one seat. $250,000 with a credit line at the MGM. So that just shows you how crazy this fight is and how much money and how hype that this boxing match is. It's the two best fighters ever. Mayweather, with his position to be 50-0 and be the greatest, probably be, if he wins it, the greatest boxer to ever do it, and Pacquiao to stop it and to be the one to reign. And as long as these people have waited, they're going to rack up this money. $250,000. And they was funny because they tweeted out, all the Vegas hotel managements, hotels, big hotels are tweeting out, if you think that you're going to get hooked up, there is no free comps for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. So they're saying, don't think that you're going to call this dude who could hook it up with this dude who usually does that when you go to fights and stuff, say something. No. Everybody's paying for these tickets because they know there's so much money. You can't give them away. You're making so much money off each ticket. $250,000. I want a $250,000 for his ringside tickets. Turnt Up TV, let me know. Maybe there is someone out there who already got a couple ringside tickets and ready to throw it down and represent for the whole box state. Are you out there? Is anybody going? I know for sure that Mr. Frank Tastic's Pops is going out and represent. We're going to make sure we get him some proven shirts to go down there and rock while he's rocking around Mr. Las Vegas City itself, man. That's crazy, though. Ringside tickets, $250,000 to even be considered. Damn. Couldn't even imagine that. I couldn't even imagine just to be like, yup, $250, yup, me and my girl, yup, hotel, that's not coming, travel, all that. Damn. So it's going to be crazy to see who got ringside seats. That's going to be the other thing. Turnt Up TV, let me know who you think's going to be there. Is it going to be Leonardo DiCaprio, Rihanna, 50, Diddy? Who the fuck is going to be sitting on these ringside seats? Because that's a boss-ass motherfucker, whoever's going to be there. I want to know what you guys think. Speaking of 50 Cent, this is a kind of interesting story if y'all didn't hear this. 50 Cent and Webby kind of got into it kind of over... they recently had a bet over a couple boxers that I'm not too sure top of the head who they were. Basically bet $1 million fucking dollars on boxing. Because why? Because they have that much money and they can do that shit. So they have a bet. 50 Cent and Webby. If you don't know who Webby is, he's a rapper, sings the song Wipe Me Down. He does a lot of songs with Lil Boosie. He's a southern rapper. Some of you might know who Webby is. A lot of people know who he is. He's a hot rapper from the South. 50 Cent, Webby end up getting into a beef, right? And Webby got cash, man. Webby got a lot of money, and he's really respected, down in the South where he's from. Long story short, end up getting in a bet. 50 Cent ends up losing this boxing bet. So instead of being able to pay him that night, I guess, 50 Cent pulls a quick dips on the situation. Webby ends up hitting him up, putting him on blast and saying, I want my fucking money, or I want you to drop and put a verse on Lil Boosie's new song. If you guys have recently seen 50 Cent and Boosie have came up with a song, this is why. So they made the video, man. They asked Boosie, or they asked Webby, they're like, what's up? What ended up happening with the whole situation? He says, man, I called 50 Cent and I told him that I wanted that verse. I don't want no more money no more. We're past that. I want some verses for my boy's songs. So we jumped on the track and he says, or no, he didn't even jump on the track yet. He tells him, calls him, hey man, 50 Cent calls Webby, can I get at least a week to work on the song? Webby says he tells him right there, no, I want that shit done by tonight. apparently he bossed up 50. 50 ends up dropping the song that night, and that's exactly how it came about these motherfuckers putting a track together. I can't even imagine that. So, $1 million verse, 50 Cent dropped on Lil Boosie's track. So, y'all gotta go listen to that song. Let me know what you think of 50 Cent's verse. Was it worth $1 million? I don't know. I love the boy 50, but $1 million a verse? Damn, that shit is crazy. I couldn't even imagine that.